title is City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. Fields this way up at the 17, and he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. From the gun, here's Swift. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Hill looks to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. They've got his man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing is Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They're going to run the jet sweep. It's Cobb with it. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. they're going to fake it. And this is caught in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Detroit. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Check. Lucky. Watch it.
Now Rodgers. Caught by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And give him credit, he deserves it. But this is such a breakdown defensively, my goodness. From a pass rush perspective, you know that they got to be coming hard on fourth down trying to get to the quarterback. But from a coverage perspective, how do you not see that play developing? And it turns into a touchdown.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 10. Hill now to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. And that's incomplete.
Whoever the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Jack Fox now as he'll punt it away for the second time. On the return, it's Rodgers. A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Lions have recovered. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, You go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Following the fumble recovery, Hill. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that player is well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, and they get up there and swarmed and finished off the play.
Wide open receiver complete. And they work this out past the 25. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They run out of the gun with Swift. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And here's Rodgers on the return. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. That is caught by Amari Rodgers. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Rodgers to throw once more. Flushed out right. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half. He's got a man complete.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers! Josiah DeGuara there to make the grab. And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Rodgers will throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Swift. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Swift. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hill on 3rd down. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now a throw here to his running back. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. He looked down. He was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And it's a Packers touchdown. Josiah DeGuara. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. This is Swift on the counter. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Hill. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Preston Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. from his goal line here. Hill. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Rodgers going to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cobb. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Rodgers again now. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Lions are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Hill now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play fake, and it's Hill. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Taysom Hill keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Rodgers to throw. He'll find DeGuara complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Rodgers looking to throw. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Back to throw, Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And the Lions are right back in this football game. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. At 5 yards, not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. 2nd down at 4. Now it's Hill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to ball up. They executed well there.
It's often hard after you played really well early, and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the left.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One last throw here for Hill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And with that, our